Rocio, and this is my fiance Kyle, and our sweet baby boys are abortion survivors. I know. Okay. Okay. No, I don't think
I'm going to give her a minute and I'll get started and then she'll tap in when she's ready again. So this is her testimony. This is their testimony. In January of 2019, on Super Bowl Sunday, exactly 1 year into our relationship, Kyle and I nervously took a home pregnancy test that immediately turned positive. My first feeling was joy, and I couldn't wipe the smile off my face. But the reality of the situation quickly replaced that joy with fear and anxiety. As Kyle and I discussed all the practicalities of having a child, we began convincing ourselves and each other that we were in no way prepared to start a family. We weren't married, we're too young, we still live with our parents, and we have no steady income. So we decided to go ahead with an abortion, and we would not tell a soul. I made an appointment at Planned Parenthood, and because Kyle had to work that day, I went there all by myself. I signed in, paid the $500, and was asked to take a seat in the waiting room filled with other young couples and women. Every chair was full. I waited almost 2 hours before being called back for an ultrasound. The technician was cold and unwelcoming during the scan, and upon completion asked me if I wanted to see it. I eagerly said yes, to which she replied, "Before I turn the screen, I need to let you know that it's twins." Twins? My heart almost exploded out of my chest. I tried to explain to her that I am also a twin, and I have wanted twins my whole life, but she wasn't interested in engaging in any conversation with me. My head was spinning with emotions. I was told to dress and was directed back to the waiting room. My fingers couldn't type into my phone as quickly as my thoughts were moving. I text Kyle that we were pregnant with twins, and he texted back, "I'm leaving work, I'll be there right now." When he arrived at the clinic, we sat together, trying our best to have the most vital and private conversation of our lives, while sitting shoulder to shoulder with complete strangers. Kyle was mortified with what he witnessed. While some girls were crying, there were others laughing and joking around with guys they were with. There were even some women sitting there looking pretty far along in their pregnancy. I wanted to scream. I wanted to leave, but I couldn't. We didn't. I felt stuck and I felt paralyzed. After 2 more excruciating hours, a man took me back to an exam room, and I was given the first of the abortion pills to swallow, along with a baggie containing the rest of the pills to take at home. You okay? Okay. Kyle and I left Planned Parenthood in utter shock and in a daze. The whole experience was like being trapped in a nightmare and not knowing how to wake yourself up. I couldn't shake the regret I was feeling and was hating us for making such a selfish decision. I wanted to stick my finger down my throat and throw up that pill that I had just taken in that back room. I knew this pregnancy was a gift from God. I was disgusted that we had made the decision to end the pregnancy, especially knowing that there are women who struggle with fertility, and we were in the process of ending the lives of the babies we had both been blessed with. These babies did not ask to be created. We created them, and now we were taking the steps to end their lives. I sobbed in the parking lot while Kyle hugged me tight. We didn't say a word. The following day, I tried to keep busy and pretend that what we had just done was normal and okay. but nothing that I did could quiet the voice inside my head, and I was determined not to take the rest of the pills in that bag. Later that night, I couldn't take it anymore, and so I finally shared these feelings with Kyle. I wasn't sure how he felt or what he would say. Kyle immediately said, I absolutely cannot think of one unselfish reasons why we shouldn't have these babies. So that night, around midnight, Kyle and I Googled, I regret taking the abortion pill, and we called the 1-800 number listed on the site. The phone was answered by a sweet nurse who listened and took my information and told me that I would be contacted shortly by a medical professional near me who will be able to help. It was 1 a.m. when I received a call that would forever change the course of our lives. It was Tammy Taylor with Guiding Star Tampa. You okay? She was a godsend. She clearly explained that she would call in a prescription for progesterone to the nearest 24-hour pharmacy so that I could begin taking it immediately. She said flooding my system with progesterone was going to counteract the effects of the abortion pill I had taken, and there was an excellent chance that my babies were going to make it. Kyle and I felt so relieved, but at the same time, we were worried that the pill I had been given at Planned Parenthood was going to harm our twins. Tammy reassured us that studies have shown there is no increased risk of fetal harm as long as you start the abortion pill reversal medical protocol within 24 to 72 hours after having taken that first pill only. Monday could not come soon enough. Amazingly, I felt no anxiety as Kyle and I drove to Guiding Star Tampa. I had read all about them and felt certain they were going to make everything that was wrong right. Our first appointment was with Tammy and the ultrasound sonographer, Robin. It was at this very appointment that we were given hope in our time of despair. As soon as we met Robin, she smiled, and it was like all this light opened up around us, and she just radiated love and positivity in a time where we found ourselves in a very dark and heavy place. We lived for our weekly ultrasound appointments to spend time with Robin, seeing our babies. This was the only time and the only place where we could be open with our feelings and celebrate this huge secret we were still keeping. During that very first ultrasound, I remember Robin said, "Look up at your babies, look up on the screen. They are perfect. They are perfect little gummy bears." And then she asked us, "Do you want to hear what true love sounds like? Because this is what true love really sounds like." And one at a time, we got to hear each of their heartbeats. Our own hearts were exploding with love and excitement for our twins. The feelings inside me were just completely overwhelming. At 12 weeks, we finally decided it was the right time to share the good news with our families. My mom was so thrilled that one of her twin daughters was going to give her twin grandbabies. My twin sister could not stop hugging me and felt so overjoyed with this unexpected news. She couldn't believe she was going to be an aunt for twins. We could hardly believe it ourselves. We knew that at some point during the pregnancy that we would have to transfer care because Guiding Star Tampa is unable to take high-risk patients. They don't have an OBGYN doctor on staff. So when we had to transfer care at 28 weeks into my pregnancy, it was very difficult because of the bond we had formed with them. They had become like family during this emotional roller coaster. Do you want to do this part?
And on August 27, 2019, our twins, Keith and Samuel, were born.
Yeah.
We thought you'd like to meet our little miracle babies.
Go get them. Go get them. Go get them. Wow. Looking back, God knew what he was doing giving us twins. I had strayed so far from God, but now I will be eternally grateful that his plan blessed us with our boys and brought me back to him. They are the most amazing gift from God. We cannot imagine our life without them. I feel so appreciative and gifted to have received all the care and support I got and continue to receive from the loving women at Guiding Star Tampa. I want other women like me to know that they are not alone. There is somewhere to go when you feel there is no hope and you are alone. There is an OBGYN office that will embrace you and encourage you to believe in yourself and rise to the blessing of being a mother instead of making you feel you are not capable and you are not good enough. Guiding Star helped make miracles come true for me and Kyle. Our babies are miracles. They are living proof. So thank you to everyone here tonight that supports Guiding Star Tampa. If it wasn't for you, our precious twins wouldn't be here, and there would be no happy ending to our story. And Agape Diamonds would like to present Rocio with a special gift. Rocio and Kyle, thank you for coming here tonight and up on this stage and sharing your heartfelt testimony. I know it wasn't easy, but you are so very loved and so cherished, and we are all so proud of you for making this life-affirming decision. And this is why Guiding Star Tampa exists. Nationwide, the abortion pill reversal medical protocol has already saved over 700 babies. Without places like Guiding Star, where would these women go in their time of need? Where would Rocio have gone to save these twins and receive the excellent prenatal care with no insurance? Right now, Tammy and Angela, our providers, are the only practitioners in Hillsborough and Pasco County that administer the abortion pill reversal medical protocol. Even the one family doctor that's in Pinellas County sends all her abortion pill reversal patients to us for ultrasounds and prenatal care. And we are not just here for couples like Rocio and Kyle, but for Shirley, Chevin, Michelle, and others in the Tampa Bay community who deserve the compassionate, pro-life medical care that Guiding Star Tampa provides. We have two big dreams for our practice. It has always been our dream to bring on an OBGYN physician to join our team. Finding a pro-life OBGYN doctor has not been easy. It's been hard to find a physician it is hard still continuing to find a physician that is in line with our core values. We know that having an OBGYN doctor would allow us to see our high-risk pregnancy patients, like Rocio and others, in-house instead of referring them out for care, and would allow us to deliver all our sweet little babies. We are growing rapidly, and the demand for our services is exceeding our capacity and funds to provide those services. It would be utterly heartbreaking to have to turn away any woman due to a lack of insurance or inability to pay. Our second dream is that we would be able to open up a Guiding Star South Tampa, Guiding Star Brandon, a Guiding Star Clearwater, or even a Guiding Star Miami. All women everywhere deserve the kind of medical care, educational opportunities, and ongoing support that our practice offers. Can you imagine if our model of care would become the new norm? So this is why we need you to support the mission of Guiding Star Tampa. Make our mission your mission tonight. God bless and thank you all.